Hey everybody, it's Stewart and our team member Erica Hagfors.
Hi.
We're back. We haven't done a video
Mhm.
together in quite some time because we have been a little busy.
It's been crazy.
It's so crazy out there.
Yeah.
I know everyone at this point has probably seen the news or seen signs selling quickly. Some of you guys have been working with us through this pandemic, and we are 6 months into this pandemic. And who would have thought that the real
That
estate
is
market would be where it's at
crazy.
today? We're kind of blown away by a lot of things, and we wanted to give you guys an update because some of you have been waiting for us to share what we are seeing out there. So, okay, so Erica, what have we been seeing out there primarily over the last, let's just say 60 days, because I think that's been
Oh
how
my
long
gosh.
it's been
It's been
happening.
crazy. I think at just about every price point that I'm selling at right now, it's multiple offers. And it's, from the 350 home to the $1 million+ home. It just doesn't matter. There's no inventory at any price point. So you go to a showing and there's a line, to get in the door. And it's just um I think buyers are realizing they have the power because the interest rates are low, so they can get a little bit more for what they normally would. And there's just nothing to choose from.
Yeah.
So I think those,
By the way, we're at 1.2 months of inventory, you guys, which means if we had put no other houses on the market in Portland right now, we're at 1.2 months. We would theoretically sell out in 1.2 months.
so
It was the
some
lowest I think I've seen.
it's the lowest since 2015.
Okay.
So when things started getting really crazy,
Yeah.
that was the last time. And I think for sellers, if they've got a good product, and they've priced it right, then it'll go very quickly.
Yeah.
The buyers are fighting over it, and it's hard to get your buyer in the door.
Yeah.
So
So if that's the other thing is are we seeing all houses sell? No, we've noticed there's
mhm,
a trend where there's a certain portion of houses that are sitting on the market for a little longer or
mhm,
having a tough time selling. Usually it's because they're at a really high price, or there's something about it that makes it functionally obsolescent or difficult for somebody to look
yep,
past, and they just feel like, well, they can buy more house and go up in price to find what they're looking for. Right now, it's $4 for every $1,000 you borrow, you guys.
mhm,
Crazy low. I think we've seen people get 2.8%. When they were in the 3%, people were refinancing like crazy. People were buying. Now they're in like the high twos. I heard a story yesterday. Some broker said that they got 2.5%. I know if you do a 15-year mortgage, you can get it
uh,
really low, probably lower than
15
that.
are ridiculous. I've seen the 15 as low as 2.3, which
Wow.
is just
And just so
free.
you know,
It's
you guys,
free.
this is free money. I know I say this a lot, and I've said it a lot when you saw the 3% interest rates, but um, this is unfathomable interest rates. So if you haven't refinanced, if you have anything above a
Mhm.
3%, you need to look at refinancing. Maybe even look at the 15-year mortgages. I mean, it's
Oh
a
yeah.
great way to pay off a mortgage fast. It does increase your payment, but the interest rates being so low, maybe it's not all that much different.
Mhm.
But really take advantage of those interest rates, whether you're going to go out there and buy something or buy an investment property. It's really the time to do it. So the biggest perk for sellers right now is extremely low inventory. When you're a seller, you
Yeah.
want no competition.
There's no competition right now. If you are even thinking about selling it, get on the market,
Get
call
on
us.
the market.
Because buyers are just literally, they tell us, they're like, we sit there and we watch for every update to come in, every house that might meet our criteria. I
Yeah.
mean, they are actively waiting for something to come on the market for them. I've got a pool of buyers and we're just waiting for inventory to pop onto the market so that we can go throw our hat in the ring to see if we can get it.
Yeah, and the perk for the buyers is lowest interest rates. I mean, you have a trifecta marketplace that is good for both sides to run and take a stab at it. Because once you get these interest rates locked in, you'll never want to sell because it's just so
No
low.
selling, no refinancing.
I know.
But if it's really hard, I think sometimes to picture as a buyer, like what does a low interest rate really do? But I mean, it makes a huge difference in what your monthly payment is. If even from a 4 to a 3, that 1%, it's a lot of money that you can save every month.
Again.
So it's going to increase. If you were a 300, and don't quote me on these numbers, but if you were a $300,000 buyer at maybe 4%, you're going to that number is going to increase. Maybe you're up to 325 or 350. It makes a huge difference in
Yeah.
what you can actually afford. And with our affordability not being amazing, that you need every advantage that you can get.
Yeah. And we're also seeing trends just through all this pandemic stuff. People are literally sitting in their houses realizing that they're lacking something. Maybe they do want to downsize. Maybe they want acreage. Maybe they want to be closer to family. There's a lot of reasons people are making moves, but I don't think we've ever seen so many people make a move based on that they're acknowledging that the space that they live in, now that they're living in it more than they ever have, that it's maybe has some inadequacies that before, when they were busy and, you know, running to and from jobs and running kids around, all that stuff, it wasn't such a huge eyesore. And now people are saying, wow, I got to get out of this house. I got to get something bigger. I need a home office space. I want outdoor living. All those things are starting to happen. So I think that's
it's lifestyle right now. You know, I mean,
lifestyle.
We've gotten to a point where we're so busy as Americans that, you know, we barely spend time in our homes. They're almost like hotels. You know, we pop in and we pop out, and maybe we cook there. But a lot of people don't even cook there. So, you know, it's just basically a place to house your stuff. But this pandemic has forced us to really evaluate what we're doing in terms of, you know, do we like our space? Does it aesthetically meet our needs? Does it physically meet our needs? You know, is there enough space for everybody when they're home to accommodate, you know, learning and work and all of those things? You know, is the puppy dog getting enough space to run and play? You know, like, I'm lucky enough to be on 10 acres. And so, you know, I realized very quickly this was a good, you know, place for me. But people who are maybe in condos or townhomes or some of these, you know, cottage style alley entrance homes are realizing that they don't have the space. The home no longer suits them. And who knows how long we'll be in this, you know, kind of pandemic lifestyle. So, yeah, we're seeing a lot of changes to accommodate that.
Yeah. So if you guys are thinking at all about maybe you need a good lender for a refinance, maybe you just kind of want to figure out like what your house would be worth if you went out there and sold it. Maybe you're like, yeah, we need to buy and sell. How does that work? All of those things we can help you with. Always happy to do a strategy phone call with you or meet you in person with our masks on and all the things. So hit us up. Let us know. We're here to help.
Yep.
Okay.